time to check in again with Charley Belcher, who is at the Penny Lane Beatles Museum. It's in Dunedin. Hey, Charley.
It is 730 Broadway, to be exact, above Rosie's Tavern. Kind of hard to find, but it's worth hunting for, because where else are you going to see John Lennon's Long Johns? Yes, John Lennon wore these Long Johns, and they pride themselves, as they at this museum, that everything has been authenticated. So there's a story behind it. There's a letter that tells that he stayed the night over at a friend's house and didn't have something to wear, and they let him borrow these Long Johns. So there you go. Long John Lennon's. When we come back, more from Penny Lane Beatles Museum. Some of the other interesting artifacts they have here.
Charley is at a little hidden gem this morning. We had to look hard to find it, but everybody else should too, right?
Exactly. It's a little bit of a scavenger hunt to find it. 730 Broadway. If you put that in your GPS, it'll take you to downtown Dunedin, and you'll see the building. If you go around back, there's actually some pretty good parking, but it's upstairs above Rosie's Tavern. If you go through all of that, and it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday between 12 and 3, or a Saturday between 12 and 2, you will find Penny Lane Beatles Museum. It's only 650 square feet. But I have not seen everything yet. And I got here about 5:30 this morning, and I still haven't seen everything because there's so much here. We're talking about the Cavern Club. You remember those old photos of the first place the Beatles used to play? The brick Cavern Club? That is a brick down there on the bottom from the actual Cavern Club. That's kind of the interesting things you will find here. Harlan is also here, the docent of the Penny Lane Beatles Museum.
Oh, yeah.
This all belonged to well, it still does.
Yep.
He didn't give it away. Dr. Robert Intel.
That's true.
From here in Dunedin. And he just wanted to share this with everybody.
That's right. That's right.
You charge no admission to get in. It's free.
No, he's very happy that people come here and visit.
He just wants to share his love of the Beatles.
Yeah.
Now, there's some interesting pieces of this collection, Harlan. Let's talk about the bed sheets.
Okay.
So, and all this has been authenticated, right?
That's right.
So the Beatles slept on these sheets?
That's true. And I just recently found out that they were purchased originally by two DJs in 1964 on their first tour. And then they cut them up and they sold them. And these are from that hotel.
That is so funny. So a couple of DJs thought, hey, I know where to cash in. Give me those sheets.
And they did, yeah.
So funny. Now, if that isn't weird enough, would you like some of their hair? Yes, the Beatles' DNA will live on and on because those are I don't even know if I could call it locks. A few hairs of the Fab Four.
Just a few hairs, that's right. But they were a big thing with the fans. The fans loved to get those.
How would they do it?
Well, Frida Kelly, who was the secretary for the fan club, the international fan club, had a deal, apparently, with the barber. And she would go in and sweep up their hair and then disperse it to the fan club.
Wow, that is amazing. And over here, by the way, some more hair with all of the Fab Four.
That came from Frida Kelly.
Wow, that is amazing. Just amazing. And then everywhere you turn, there's all sorts of, from tiny to larger than life. It's just a little bit of everything, Harlan.
Yep, a little bit, yep. We've got the piano roll of My Sweet Lord.
Oh, for like a player piano?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
Wow. All right, folks, I'm going to have to toss it back to you at the station. I have lost connection with the station, so I cannot hear the TV station, so hopefully I'm still on TV. And if I'm tossing back too early or late, I'm sorry, but we've lost contact. Got a storm rolling in here. Probably has something to do with it. But if I am still on TV, I'll tell you 7:30, Broadway, downtown Dunedin, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 to 3, Saturday, 12 to 2, free of charge, Penny Lane Beatles Museum, and hopefully I'm tossing it back to you.
All right, Charley, and I'll take it. And I've got nothing to say, and that's okay. Good morning, Charley.
Hey, you know what? That is from the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album. And that is a perfect segue, Walter. Finally, Walter, our GPSs have aligned. Well done, sir. John, Paul, George, and Ringo. John, the smart one, Paul, the lovable one, George, the quiet one, and Ringo. So does that make Russell, John, I'll be Paul. That makes Walter, George, and Dave Ringo? Yeah, I think that works. Instead of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, it's Captain Belcher's Silly World. If you'll stick around, I'll tell you how to get to Penny Lane Beatles Museum in Dunedin. Stick around, everybody, and make it a good day, Tampa Bay.
Charley's at the Beatles Museum this morning, checking out all things Beatles. We'll be right back.
Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher, coming to you from Dunedin this morning. All right, here's how you find me. Well, not me, because by the time you get here, I'm going to be gone. But here's how you find the Beatles Museum. 730 Broadway. That's downtown Dunedin. It's on the second floor above Rosie's Tavern. If you make it around back, there's good parking around back. Once you finally make it to the second floor, you will find the 650 square feet of Penny Lane Beatles Museum. It is a hidden gem. Difficult to get here, but once you find it, you're going to like it if you like the Beatles. Harlan is the docent here, and I'm sure the reaction you get, people walk in and go, wow.
Oh, yeah. They're always pointing out things that either they had or have. Everybody comes in with some sort of memory.
I should point out that everything we see here, as Jason walks around and shows us a little bit of it, everything we see is the property of Dr. Robert Intel.
Correct.
Obviously a big Beatles fan. Yep. And he's been collecting this for more than 40 years.
That's right.
And he just wanted to share it with the world.
Yep. He just he thought that it was time to do something for Dunedin, and it's really brought a lot of people. We get people visiting from everywhere around the world.
Very interesting collection of. It's such a cornucopia of Fab Four stuff. You can't quite put it all in a category, can you?
No, it's very eclectic.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep.
Not cornucopia of stuff, eclectic.
Yep.
That's what I meant.
Very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a lot of fun just picking these different things up.
Very nice. Very nice. Folks, again, 7:30 Broadway. Here's when they're open. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 to 3. Saturday, 12 to 2. And I think, Walter, one of my favorite things I've found in here so far, I don't know about favorite, but certainly one of the most bizarre, Beatles insect repellent. Yes, if you wanted your Beatles mothballs, folks. You love the Fab Four? Tired of moths in your house? Well, pick up Beatles insect repellent mothballs at a store. Hey, you know, you can just hear the advertising, right? Hey, kids, you think that groovy new Fab Four is all the rage? Well, make sure if there's moths in your closet to buy the Beatles insect repellent mothballs.
Get a song in your head?
John, Paul, George, and Ringo guaranteed to get the moths out of your closet. I don't know. Sorry. Penny Lane Beatles Museum. Free. Dunedin. Come find it.
Charley, you missed your calling as a pitch man, I think. You did pretty well.
Well, yeah. I still got some years left. If they call, I might respond.
There you go. All right, Charley. It's been fun all morning.